Hope everybody had a good weekend. I do want to go over and talk to Matt in Alabama. Matt, what's up, buddy?
Hey, good morning, Bobby. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. What can I do for you?
I'm just extremely surprised you're not foaming out in the mouth about John Calipari this morning.
I am, and but this show is not just an Arkansas sport. It's not really an Arkansas sports show at all, if I'm being honest. But it's really one of the great days in life. Do you know what that is, Amy? John Calipari.
I assume it has to do with the coach.
We paid him a bunch of money. He left Kentucky, and we gave him a whole bunch of money for NIL deals. And we're basically going to win every national championship until I die. It's going to be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all got the Kentucky coach?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'd like to shout out John Tyson Chicken. I mean, Tyson Chicken every night for the rest of my life, too.
Yeah? Is it a big part of it?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? I'm going to Fayetteville today, and I'll be there for a couple days. John Tyson, if you're around, I want to come to your house and have some chicken with you and toast you. That's all. I'm moving off of it. I'm not doing the whole show on it.
You think he eats chicken?
Oh, probably not. When I worked at a restaurant, I didn't want to eat any of the restaurant's food.
Right.
Because I was just in it all day long. It's a really, really big deal. We'll talk about it on the sports show, 25 Whistles. But it's been hard for me not to talk about it, Matt. So I appreciate you calling in and letting me shine my little light on that.
No problem, man. Huge fan.
Thank you very much.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
He hit you with that at the end.
that's all right. That's all right. Okay, let's go over and do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Okay, I saw Morgan Wallen was arrested. I did not. I was so wrapped up in the coaching search all weekend. I'll be honest with you. All my time was antiques with my wife and who's going to be the coach of Arkansas. What happened, Lunchbox, with Morgan Wallen?
He was at Eric Church's bar last night, and
it was last night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was up on the 6th floor, and he decided to take a chair and throw it over to the side and throw it onto Broadway.
Ooh. Why?
He was laughing and said, "Watch this," and threw it over and landed about 4 feet away from 2 cops down there on the street.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
So he's facing 3 felonies.
That seems like a bit much, though, for 3 felonies.
Well, I mean, the chair could fall from 6 stories
man,
up.
there's
It
people
could
down there.
hurt somebody
I hear
terribly.
you. I'm not standing. Hold on.
Oh, I know.
Relax. But it didn't. And he should be in some trouble. But 3 felonies.
What are they? What are the 3?
I don't know,
3 felony counts of reckless endangerment and 1 misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct, I get. Drink, whatever. If the chair would have hit somebody, it's a whole different game. It's like being in a car accident and somebody not getting hurt and somebody dying.
Sure.
Right? I don't even know what happened. I don't even know the story.
Right.
But I guess what I want to say is, Woo Pig, John Calipari is the head coach of Arkansas. That's all I got.
He said Morgan Wallen was seen just laughing afterwards. Thought it was funny.
Probably drunk. I mean, I would think drunk, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Only time I've ever thrown a chair off a 6-story building was I never
Or
done
even
that.
thought about that
Yeah, I
after
never done
drinking.
Yeah.
The felonies, though, surely he's going to be able to negotiate his way out of that.
But hear me out
I'm
in
hearing.
that, like, Broadway, it's a place where a lot of people are drinking, and you see someone like that of notoriety in the news doing something like that. They need to set a precedent that, like,
True.
you can't throw chairs off the balcony because it's like, oh, let's do like Morgan Wallen did. And, I think they have to set it firm and hard from the beginning.
And then I think but I don't think a lot of people are going to go, well, Morgan threw a chair and served 10 years
but
in
they're-
Sing Sing, so I better not. I think
They're
if
drinking.
I know, but I
so-
think listen, he should get in trouble, right? If the chair hits somebody, it's different. The same way that manslaughter and murder, and you could go through a lot of these things.
Right.
Felony that's a big deal. There's no way the felonies stick. There's no way. They'll plead out of this. He'll do some service. You can't do that. I do not stand by doing that, especially just anybody, cop, human, whatever. It does get worse if it's a cop, obviously.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it did not hit anybody, so he should get in mid-trouble. Hi, I'm Morgan Wallen. I'm here to say don't throw chairs.
Oh, boy.
Off a city. Like, he should have to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Felony seems like a lot.
But also what sticks out to me is that Morgan Wallen still goes to Broadway.
Morgan Wallen's like...
Well, I think
Morgan Wallen's a dude. No, I'm just telling you, Morgan Wallen goes out.
Yeah.
If you like to be around people, he's a dude.
Dude, he is down on Broadway. I mean, that's legit.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Well, when was Eric Church's opening of his place, or like was there a thing?
It was like last week, late last week,
okay,
like
so-
Thursday night or something.
But Morgan Wallen goes out. Morgan Wallen's a dude. Yeah.
Well, but also I think we don't. Who knows? Because there have been times where Morgan's been sober, so I don't know for sure that he's drinking. I don't
If he's throwing
say
a
that.
chair off, I'm going to bet.
drinking.
I'm going to bet. BET. No,
I know,
I don't know
but I
for
just-
sure.
if
Let me push a
someone-
button here. Let me send him a message here. Hey, Morgan, it's Bobby. Did you hear John Calipari's the coach of Arkansas? All right, hit me back.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw that news.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that news, but
Sometimes people
Okay.
are stupid when they're sober too.
Uh,
Okay, but also if someone's been not drinking, I have no idea. I just don't want to, say that someone hasn't.
I'm
if they
sober.
haven't.
Watch this.
I think if you're sober and you throw a chair off the top, like that's even worse.
Then you're dumber.
Exactly, but
What's
know.
funny is, Ray, do you see the song coming up? It's the Morgan Wallen Eric Church song.
Yeah.
really?
I was like, are we gonna pull this?
No, we're not. No, he didn't kill anybody. Everybody. I hear you.
Scuba.
What's Scuba say?
PR stunt.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a PR stunt.
True.
Right?
He also
They do it all the time, though.
didn't hit
Wait.
anybody.
He has a song with Eric Church.
Exactly.
Called Man Made
Yes.
a Bar.
The bar
Yes.
just opened up.
But
Oh my god.
guys,
Oh.
I'm telling you, he doesn't need PR, especially this kind of PR.
Wow.
When he's already been in so much trouble.
It's not good
This is
PR.
not
Yeah.
good PR. Every bit of PR is not whatever you hear. Not good PR.
I mean, he is grinning in the back of the cop car like,
Yeah, because he knows that he didn't hit anybody. Anyway,
That's
semi-justice for Morgan. He needs to be in trouble a little bit, but no felonies. No felonies.
I mean,
I don't know.
Scuba may be onto something.
He doesn't need PR,
I don't believe that.
especially this kind of PR. This is the opposite. He needs PR like he's donating to charity or
See,
something.
Yeah.
hey, you think maybe like they're like, hey, move everyone out of the way. I'm about to throw a chair
Yeah.
over for publicity.
Yeah, the cops
And
down
then
there
we're gonna
making
charge
sure
him
no
with
one
3
walks-
felonies?
I mean, because just think, on the sidewalk of Broadway, the odds that there are no people walking
very
below.
That's
rare.
why he got lucky. You guys are crazy. You think it was an inside job? Like, Scuba, you're out of your... Go ahead.
You guys are out of your mind that you think this is just happened to be coincidental that the bar opens up on Thursday. Morgan Wallen has a song out with Eric Church is going for #1,
Mm-hmm.
and then all this happens, and another one gets hurt. There's cops nearby. It's all. I mean, this is planted. This is crap. Next story.
I'm listening. And I think I would be on your side 8 times out of 10, except for Morgan has obviously had drinking issues in the past, and this would not be a good version of a story about Morgan. Mike, do you have something?
Well, also his court date is set for when he's supposed to play Nissan. So why would he get something that would keep him
Unless
from
he
performing?
starts from the
Even better.
courtroom. Hey, unless he
Exactly,
starts
'cause
playing
Nissan
the
will be at
song,
night,
and
course
he's
during the
like,
day.
I got a little song to sing, Judge, and then he walks from the courtroom all the way to...
It's all on camera.
Now we got it. I'm going to go... I love a good theory. I'm going to go, that's not it. I'm going to go... not a felony. I'm going to go, but don't be a dum-dum.
Man, Scuba, I mean,
He's got to get better people around him to make sure he doesn't do stuff like that. I blame whomever is supposed to be with. I blame his friends.
Oh boy.
Him first, right? We all are our own. But if you're like his buddy,
and he starts picking up the chair.
and if he has too many people that are just like it's Morgan, let him do what he wants so they can stay friends with him, that's bad news. That's why I keep Eddie with me. Sometimes I got out of
Yeah.
control, and he's like, you need to stop.
He's almost thrown the chair off the roof, and I'm like, dude, don't do it. It's not worth it.
So what percentage would you give what Scuba's theory?
3%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
very
ever go. I don't ever go
small.
0% because, yeah, but I go 3%, very low.
like for whatever.
I mean, Eric Church's bar has been open like 3 days.
Eric
Maybe-
Church doesn't need the pro. Eric Church is playing a show or was playing a show every single night at his bar.
a residency at
Yeah,
his
at
own
his
bar.
He doesn't need the press.
And
Right.
plus, you could do a better story than throwing a chair off and almost endangering people. You, could steal
save,
beer.
You could save Eric Church's life as he was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna jump.
Yes.
Eric, don't do it. Like,
well, Morgan Wallen caught stealing alcohol from behind the bar.
no stealing.
And he's like,
Yeah, why
he's
is he
got
gonna
he's
steal?
got a bag with beer in it.
Morgan Wallen doing naked keg stands is better.
There we go.
Morgan Wallen sets Eric Church's bar on fire.
He sets
So
his
that's
bar on fire.
That's too much.
Okay, let me do some other
Exactly.
news. You guys are idiots.
Yeah.
Just kidding, though. Okay, 1.3 billion Powerballs won in Oregon from KCCI. The lucky winner will have the option to take the immediate payout of $621 million.
Yeah,
Yep,
give
yep,
it to
yep,
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
That'd be cool.
the West Coast. I'm telling you guys,
That's where it's at.
everyone on the West Coast wins the big
I s-
jackpot
Yeah.
every time. California, Oregon, Washington.
Not every time, but most times, yeah.
Do you think it'd be worth like getting a plane and
What if
going
you're
to
like
West
Morgan
Coast?
Wallen won the $1 billion? That's a better press release. And donated it all to beer.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, how do you do that? Who knows? He buys beers for the whole world. Southwest flight makes emergency landing after an engine cover detaches from the Boeing plane.
What?
It looked like the engine was coming off the plane. I don't know if you guys saw the
That wasn't good.
Did not see it.
dude.
Man,
It looked like the whole thing was like flopping in the air, but it was a little too big to be floppy. It looked like it was a whole engine. So a Southwest Airlines flight had to make an emergency landing yesterday morning. An engine cover detached during takeoff and flew off, striking the wing flap of the plane.
Oh my goodness.
It looked like everyone was going down.
I
The
mean,
FAA says it's investigating. Yeah, not a good time for Boeing.
Boeing has got to step up.
That's from ABC News. A comic featuring Superman's debut sells for a record-breaking $6 million.
Jeez.
A copy of the comic book that introduced Superman, $6 million at
That's
auction.
cool.
Hey, Mike, do you have comic books? You seem like a comic book guy.
Oh yeah.
What is your favorite comic that you have? What is your most valuable comic you have?
It's the same one. It's Secret Wars 8, which is the first appearance of Spider-Man in the black suit. And it's worth about $250.
Yeah, what'd you buy it for?
Right around $100.
$250K?
No, dollars.
$250.
Would
It
you
might
be-
go up in value.
Would you be interested in selling it, or are you just like holding on to it because you love it?
Oh, it's my favorite comic book of all time. I would never sell it.
Would you do you touch it with your fingers?
I have it like on the wall in my office. So it's like in a case. It's graded, so I can't even read it.
I did a break last night and hit a 2011 Mike Trout rookie card.
Whoa.
The break cost like $40. It's a $1,000 card.
Dang.
Graded. I was flipping out.
You selling that one?
I don't have it yet.
Okay. Well, when you get it.
Yeah, I sell everything.
Okay.
Any profit I make, I put it up on eBay, and that's a big profit card. Or on eBay, I give it to St. Jude. That's a big profit card. I might not. I don't know. That's a cool one. Britney Spears would make $100 million a year on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
She would?
That's what they say.
Oh.
She'd be popular.
Yeah, she's wildly famous. I think people would spend money on that. So
Well, she already put stuff that's kind of OnlyFans-ish on her
I know.
Instagram for free.
But you'd see it all.
let me take Katie's call from Oklahoma. She wants to talk about something here. Hey, Katie, is this about Lunchbox or Morgan Wallen?
Hey, good morning, Bobby. It's about Lunchbox.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I know he said he set up the putting everybody on blast on Thursday. But if he doesn't have, like, really good something, like, details on somebody, is there going to be repercussions for him?
That is a great question. Like, if this is all just clickbait, I didn't think about that because I'm so just in love with this segment. I think it's the funniest segment in a long time from him. And I think that, I don't know. But I think if it's a total dud, yes.
But you know there's a good chance for clickbait. A really good chance.
I don't think he'd stretch it out till Thursday if it's just pure clickbait.
Correct.
I trust in him.
Okay.
I believe in him. Great question, Katie. I'm going to think about that, but I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, see you later. A gambler hits 3 jackpots at Caesar's Palace.
I mean, this
Then
is
hits a 4th.
Investigate.
this is yes.
Investigate.
There's something going on because, and it's on the slots, so they know somebody in the slot business says, "Hey, go to this machine."
A gambler who won 3 jackpots in 3 hours hit the fortune again a 4th time. The player hit a $692,000. They put a $2,500 bet on the spin. Won another one, $668,000.
$2,500 bet?
Yeah, who even does that? That's
Exactly.
from Yahoo.
That means you know there's a good chance you're going to get it.
Right, and at some point you got to be like, okay, they're going to catch on to me if I keep hitting these jackpots on these slot machines. Why not walk away? But no, goes back for a 4th and
But
wins
that's why
again.
I feel like there's probably nothing up.
Yeah.
Because you would tell your people, you'd have somebody else do it. If I were like a mastermind, I wouldn't win. I wouldn't even win 2. Maybe 2, but definitely not any more than that. It puts the spotlight on you too much.
So, like, if you had the info, you get 4 different people to win them, and then you collect.
Yeah, maybe 3. Maybe you could win 2, and that's like makes the news. But even then, I wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
I'd probably get something to distract people, like throwing a chair off the 6th floor of the building.
Whoa.
Now, that's a theory.
There you go.
That's a theory. All right, that's your news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
I'm gonna hold off on playing Man Made a Bar. We'll play it next segment. We ran out of time.
Okay.
Not because I don't.
You're just going to throw the song out?
Off the 6th door.
Oh boy.
Stop.
Oh boy.
Stop.
It's just not felony worthy because nobody got hit. So that's all. I'll be back in a second. I need a broken in, left-handed throwing softball glove. I got on eBay yesterday. I have 2 gloves, but it's impossible to break them in, and I don't play enough to break it in. So I got on eBay to find a broken in, left-handed softball glove, and it's like 9 days, 12 days. And so if anybody has one, I'll pay top dollar.
My 9-year-old is left-handed, but it's kind of smaller.
I know, I don't need a baseball glove. Yeah. But eBay has everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to thank everybody who's been giving me good reviews on my page.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they definitely don't have to. We try to ship it out as fast as possible. And I used to think that was kind of lame when people were like, oh, I got a good eBay. It makes or breaks you, especially when eBay takes so much of your money. It's a racket, I say. But it's a good one.
Yeah, I say.
Oh, man. People that do this for a living, eBay, it's a lot of work. Lunchbox, didn't your mom do this?
Yeah, she sells books. Like, she goes to garage sales and collects books. And, like, when the library's getting rid of all their books, and she puts all these sets together, puts them on eBay, she makes a ton of money because she'll buy them for, like, a nickel at the library sale and then go online. They'll be selling for $200, $300 for the set.
Your mom does that?
Yeah.
She's so awesome.
Yep.
Eddie loves Lunchbox.
I love his mom, man. She's so
That's
great.
cool. If you love a 7-year-old chick.
No, that's your mom. It's a woman.
That's
your
cool.
Mom. It's especially your mom.
That's cool.
Yeah. On April Fool's Day, a restaurant in Texas got a guest's $27 bill sent back with a $100 tip on it. Like, boom, $100. And then a note said, just kidding, April Fool's, you dummy, no tip for you.
What? Oh, that's terrible. That's wrong.
No, that's messed up, man.
That's so wrong. If you believe in karma, like something happens.
Laugh. You laugh at that, right?
No.
Well, you only laugh if for some reason the person got a tip in the end, but I didn't see that.
Oh.
Because that's a $5 tip if you're doing 20%. It's a little more. But you want them to at least have gotten something, not $100, get them excited, and then scrolled, no tip for you, JK, JK.
Hey, valid only in your dreams.
That's did you see the time traveler that's warning us about the future?
Yeah,
the rest of the
boy.
year, specifically.
Please tell me.
Because today's the eclipse, and they're saying, like, make sure your cars are gassed up. I don't know why. Make sure you have groceries. May 27th, a civil war breaks out in the U.S. June 4th, the first ever human-chimp hybrid is made. This is all this year. July 24th, the Yellowstone volcano erupts. August 15th, dragons are discovered in the Rocky Mountains. September 15th, the first ever hypercane hits the U.S. East Coast. Hypercane. That's going to be a hurricane, but hyper.
Never heard of that.
Huh. These time travelers are never wrong.
Yeah.
Never. And what kind of dragon in the, like a Komodo dragon?
Doesn't say, man.
I would think a fire-breathing one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Dragons aren't
Dragons aren't what?
real.
Right now, I would think they aren't.
Like the ones that breathe fire and fly.
Right.
Like
those are fictional things. But I wonder, we weren't around when the dinosaurs were here. Like, I don't know what their skills were. I don't know if they could dance or blow fire. We didn't see it.
Skills.
Yeah, I don't really know what they
They have on their resume.
I don't know.
Great point.
If you missed it, Morgan Wallen got arrested. I'm assuming he's out.
Yeah, he got out at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning.
Apparently, allegedly, threw a chair off a building. Didn't hit anybody, but you can't do that.
Yeah. But he came out the back of the jail with a cover of umbrellas. They had umbrellas up, and so you don't even see him.
Well, and it was raining, too.
Well, I know, but they had
Well,
huge umbrellas.
If they're umbrellas, though, I get the rain.
It was raining.
Scuba Steve
I thought it
thinks
was just
it's
to cover him.
I mean, he's smiling. It's a headshot.
That's what I'm saying. Like
his actual mugshot is a headshot.
Dude.
Like, if he's applying for a job at a bank, that's the picture you want to use. But the fact they're saying felony.
3 felonies.
3 felonies.
That's
not just one.
If he'd have hit somebody, okay. But again, Scuba, your theory is this is PR.
For a lot of things. For the bar opening up at Eric Church's spot, for the song they got going for number 1, whatever else is coming up next we don't know about, a Nissan show that may need some tickets to be sold.
I don't think,
he's
Morgan
good.
needs anything.
I think if you're doing
Or just
3
a fun-
nights at Nissan,
and every
you're
time
good.
he gets arrested, it's like, or gets in trouble, it's like, I don't know. It feels like a pretty light thing to get in trouble for. Also, it's part of his brand, you know?
Bad dude?
I don't know.
Not bad dude.
Not a bad guy.
I would just be upset at his friends that didn't stop him.
But that's not their responsibility.
I know, but it kind of is. It's not their responsibility. He's his responsibility. But if you have good friends around, you guys ever been drunk and thank God you had some good friends around to keep you from doing stupid things?
Yeah. They've helped us out.
time or two.
Yeah, but what if he sneaks the chair and his friends didn't even know?
Hard to sneak a chair.
Oh, no, it just happened so fast.
You know, Morgan has a bar opening up too. So you would think he would have done that at his bar, not
Yeah.
Eric Church's.
Maybe he will.
Oh, well, here's Man Made a Bar from Morgan Wallen and Eric Church. Chair came off a bar from Morgan Wallen and Eric Church. You know, I just don't, it's not a felony. I stand by it. All right, Bobby Bones Show. Operated a beer heist. See, this is what Morgan should have been involved in. A beer heist.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, but they stole a lot. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of beer. Corona.
Wow.
Modelo. What's Modelo E Special? Especial.
Especial. Especial. It's just the type of beer.
Mexican.
To me, it feels like it's a very special. Is that what it means?
Special.
Yeah.
Yeah, E Special.
No, it's just special.
But especial in Spanish
Is that
is
special?
special.
Yes.
Valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars from distribution centers and rail cars. I feel like it's like hobos robbing rail cars back in the 20s. They're stick with a little bag on it, and they're like, let's get the beer.
But they put rocks on the rail and they stop it.
I think about rocks.
Yeah, they stop the train.
But it was full robberies. They used a police scanner to help keep watch for authorities.
Dang.
That's pretty
The
good.
men ages 27 to 40 face between 5 and 20 years in prison.
Oh.
They were cutting holes in fences of distribution facilities. They were snipping the locks off rail cars. Boy, they had this thing going.
They're a racket.
CBS News with that story.
I mean, they were organized.
Yeah, you gotta love
Like-
organization.
That's what I'm saying. Anything that has a plan and is organized, you got to give respect to.
Well, I know, but also use it to something good. Like, why do you have to?
Maybe they were donating the beer to the poor. Remember the Robin Hoods of beer stealers?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
true,
doubt
true.
that, though.
I didn't think about that.
I doubt that, though. Let's go over to Joe in Florida. Joe, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Bobby.
Hey,
How
man.
are you guys today?
I'm doing pretty good. What can I do for you?
I was just listening, and I heard you were looking for a left-handed softball glove broken in.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I need it by like noon today. or I would just order one off eBay. I was just talking about the frustration of eBay sends everything eBay now or eBay next day until you want to use softball glove from someone's hand that's left-handed, and also how difficult it is to be left-handed.
Are you playing in a big game?
There's markers. Yeah, I'm playing in a huge game. Marker all over my hand from being left-handed. Desks never were good for me left-handed.
Terrible.
They're right-handed. Scissors were terrible. Left-handed is not the life you want to live. What?
I was born left-handed.
Okay.
And
I
then,
was.
And then what
And
happened?
you just changed?
I think that I was forced to be right-handed.
Oh, boy.
I think that's what happened to me, and that's how the wires got crossed in my brain.
That's how.
Why'd you go? Is that what it feels like to have
the
your wires
wires
crossed?
Sometimes, yeah, they just feel like they're all trying to. Yeah, that's part of my. I won't call it a problem because somehow it served me well.
Don't call it a problem. Joe, I really appreciate that, man. But I'll just order one off eBay. I was just talking about the difficulty of getting one today.
What? Why do you need one?
Because I'm going to Arkansas and I'm gonna go practice the softball team. I got a couple of the baseball and softball things I'm doing in the next couple of days.
Okay.
So that's all. Shooting some stuff.
There's a place called Play It Again Sports. You can just go down the road.
They didn't have one.
Oh, because you're left-handed. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forget.
So, rare. Hey, I'm like the dodo bird. No, they're extinct.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
around.
no, they're
Oh,
extinct.
no, oh, no.
That might be today, though, when I'm flying during the eclipse.
Oh, no, don't say that, dude.
I'm scared. I don't want to be up there when the eclipse happens. Because what if during the eclipse, all power to all engines fails?
Yeah.
Well, then you turn into a glider.
What if all gliding is...
But that's not always the case, right, Amy?
No, when a
What do
plane
you
you
mean,
can,
right?
but I
You
don't
could
want
be
to
a
have to
bird.
glide. That doesn't make me feel good. Like, your power goes out, you'll just glide.
So every plane, when their power goes out, they can just glide.
I don't know about the big
Yes.
ones, but like,
Yes.
Then how come they're
I mean, that's how they landed on the Hudson.
Yes.
yeah.
He was
How come
gliding.
there's crashes?
Yeah.
But that's how Ben landed. He was a
No,
glider.
I get there are certain
But
instances.
do you understand most planes, when they crash, don't crash, like, straight nose down? They always crash, like, landing-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, they glide, but there's still just nowhere to land, so they still crash.
And you also have to know how to glide.
And also, we have no idea what we're talking about. So,
Sound like you do.
yeah, so before we get any more trouble, let's just hit a commercial here. Yeah. How was your weekend?
It was really good.
Anything good?
I mean, it's pretty low key. I gardened.
That's very low key. Are you doing that for like mental health reasons, or are you trying to like raise your own crops?
No, sorry.
Both would be on brand with you.
Yeah, no, I didn't garden any fruits or vegetables or anything like that.
should.
It was more like I potted plants, and I went to Home Depot and got pine needles, barrels of them. And I
You went and bought pine needles?
yeah, and they come in these big rolls, like a roll of hay. And I
really?
go to my house. I was very proud of myself. I wore gloves, and I laid out I'll show you a picture. I'm very proud of myself.
For, again, what purpose?
For
Like mental clarity?
beautification.
So just to make your yard look better?
Yeah.
Got it.
And it just, mentally does. It's like a 2-for-1.
So now your yard is just pine needles?
No, where the beds are.
Yeah, she's basically creating a space
Got it.
to where she can nurture further plants.
Yeah, I got new birdhouses there too.
That's nice.
We got a new birdhouse too. That's how we're getting lame as well.
Older, not
Sorry,
lame.
sorry, I mean,
older.
No,
older.
we're embracing our age.
Yeah.
What about you?
When I had somebody come over and like work on my injuries.
Oh, see, yeah, this is us.
Oh, dang. We are getting older.
Yeah.
Lamer.
Like I got a leg injury, I got a shoulder injury, I got an elbow injury.
Man.
So I had like a physical therapy thing happening. Then that's about it. We antique shop. Oh my God, we keep talking older and older.
Not good.
Oh
It's
no.
Not good.
I mean, it is what it is.
I've cut out sugar for the past week or so.
Adding to it.
I know.
Oh, boy.
The thing is, I still look 25, so it's weird to be active.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so great.
We all looking at. I did not a conference call, but like a work meeting. Should I even say who it was with?
Yeah.
Were you guys, it was weird because I had to do it in the same room with you guys. Which,
Well, I hope you talk about it because I need to know if people heard what I heard and if I heard it right.
What? What'd you hear?
so I did. I'll just say who it was with.
Mm-hmm.
I did like a big call with Nordic Track. And they have a company called iFit. Not a client, not a sponsor yet. It's a really good program, though. I'm super interested in possibly being more involved. I don't want to say too much. But I had to do the call because it was so last minute with everybody in the room, which is always weird for me.
Well, you were kind of behind a curtain.
Yeah, but you can still hear
Oh,
everything.
yeah, it's a curtain. You know? What did you hear that you thought was...
I heard them come through the computer on the Zoom and they were talking to you. And they No, this is a compliment. It's good. I don't know why it's funny to me because now I'm like, is this what they said?
Go ahead.
Okay, they said, well, gosh, it just sounds like, yeah, you're a serious athlete.
I am a serious athlete.
Oh, boy.
That's why I'm hurt all the time.
We're looking for serious athletes. And I'm like, what? I don't know. I just didn't know what the.
I'm not a
was this
professional
like-
athlete, but I'm a serious athlete.
Yeah, that can be anyone. If you're
Yeah,
serious
like
about
I'm serious
Yeah,
about training.
Yeah, okay. I didn't.
Why would you laugh so hard at that?
So that is what they said.
Bones, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? A left-handed what?
First base, gloves. Just a
Right,
glove.
to do what?
Play ball.
Right,
It's
to
just
be
not-
athletic.
Yeah. thank you.
Seriously.
Right.
Today.
I train
didn't know what
3-4 times a
qualified
week.
as a
We
serious
shoot.
athlete.
We shoot 2 different sports
I
shows.
think that's really cool. They think you're a serious athlete.
You know what? I'm a professional athlete. I do get paid to do sports.
Wow.
And play sports because the
Got
series
her.
we do.
Okay. Okay.
You
that is
laughing hurts
No,
my feelings.
hey, I don't hurt your feelings. That's it. You think my feelings don't ever get hurt here? I'm not trying to hurt your
Well, I'm
feelings
not
at
saying
all.
don't stop. I'm not saying stop the segment. I'm just saying it.
I just didn't know if that's what I heard. And
It is what you heard?
It is what I heard.
I think they want someone
I
who
think
is
that it's interesting.
serious at continuing to be athletic, but that is not a professional athlete.
So that's what it's called. If you work out and play.
Okay.
But like, if you use
This is
that,
stupid how funny she thinks it is. They call me a serious
I
athlete.
mean, that is a funny term on the start of a call.
if you use their equipment,
Yeah.
you are a serious, well, not
Athlete.
an athlete, but you care about your physical
Doesn't it make you a serious
physique.
But I'm also doing athletic things like playing ball, playing sports. Like I may not be good, but I'm a serious athlete. You guys can all
Now,
shut
you
up.
may take it serious.
No, I'm a
That's
serious
what they
athlete.
mean.
I'm just trying to understand
If I'm
because, like,
not-
am I a serious athlete?
No,
Why?
But
Why?
if I'm not taking care of myself physically, I can't do these shows.
Yeah.
And these shows are athletic shows. So I'm a serious athlete because if I'm hurt or I am not good enough to perform, therefore I can't make money. So I'm a professional athlete. I've said it.
No, you're a serious athlete.
and professional because he makes money doing it.
That's why I don't do calls around you guys. I didn't even say it, and I'm getting made fun of. They watched.
No, they said it. That's what was so fascinating.
What did they say, Amy, exactly?
They said something along the lines of like, well, and you're a serious athlete, and that's what we're looking for.
Hey, how did they get that impression of you?
I hate you guys.
I think because he works out every day and he has the sports show. So too much access and
seen
working
some
out.
Of the shows that we do.
So they can tell that you're agile.
Agile doesn't mean the same thing as being athletic. Do you know what agile even
Does that mean
means?
you're flexible?
Yeah, like you can move around without.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like.
But you can be agile as
a
dancer.
That's athletic.
You could be agile as somebody running from the law.
Okay.
I'm sure they were athletic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm done, but I appreciate this segment to make fun of me.
It's not. I'm proud. That's cool. Like that's respect. Like you.
That's not respect. I've heard respect.
No.
This is not respect.
Nordic Track is calling you a serious athlete. Like that's cool.
That's cool, man.
I'm gonna Google Norditrack serious athlete. What else they got under their
I
belt?
think what they're saying is I'm serious about
being athletic.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm done.
Athletes.
Ray, can I when I point, just shut this whole show down and go to that little imaging thing and point.